Hey YouTube, Minnesota Eric. So today's video is going to be how to plug a low pressure tire. This morning I looked out my window and I saw my brand spanking new, less than a week old tires. The left rear was flat, and so I ran on out and I got my hose out and I jacked it on up so I could rotate the tire, and I listened carefully and I found the hole, and I thought I should videotape this, and then I thought, you know, I should get dressed because I don't think anybody wants to see Minnesota Eric in his Birkenstocks and underwear. I spared you the visual. Okay, so I drive around with a tire plug kit in the back of my pickup truck, and in this case this one's an Ultra Tow. Doesn't really matter as long as they got pretty robust plug tools. But no matter what these kits come with, I use Safety Seal plugs. Safety Seal plugs are what pros use. This is what I've used in every shop I worked in when I was working as an active professional mechanic, and so I have completely ignored the plugs that came with this. It looks like there's a whole bunch of them in here, but I use Safety Seal, so I suggest no matter what kit you're using that you pick up some Safety Seal. Safety Seal just has a better reputation for getting holes plugged up and staying plugged. Also, Safety Seal, you can double plug them if you got a massive hole. That works pretty good too. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. First, of course, we got to get a little air into the tire so we have something to push against. Otherwise, it's just too mushy. Now, I had been running 10 psi into this, and Polaris recommends anywhere from 12 to 14 psi, but I found with these stiffer sidewall tires that they rode a little nicer with 10. And in this case, I've already marked where the hole is. And the first thing you got to do when you run one of these plug kits is you got to make the hole big enough for the plug to fit into. And you don't know quite which way. And again, I'm not quite sure which way the hole's going. This is an 8-ply tire. Get this little guy started. You might want to use a pliers, and of course I left mine in the garage in the toolbox. There you go. So you get this roughly even. Okay, on your tool. Okay, so now your kit's going to come with a lubricant for the plug, and in my case, again, I prefer the Safety Seal stuff. I'm sticking with what I know works. So, despite me buying a cheap and expensive kit, I got the pro stuff that I know works. So you dab this on here, get it good and lubed up, and we're going to pull this plug, and then we're going to get hit by a bunch of air coming at us. And we're then going to get this thing in here. Might have to lean on it. Come on. There we go. Don't want to push it all the way through. I don't know if you can see that from that angle. Could be a little different angle here. So again, we don't want to push either of these nubs through. We want them to be proud from the surface of the tire, right? And then we pull this tool out, and the design is that it stays in there. Now, if we've done our job right, when I hit with this with some soapy water, it won't leak. Okay, now I've wiped off my lubricant as best as I can, and now a professional shop, they're going to have a soapy water mister just sitting around. I don't have one ready made, so all I'm doing is hitting this with a little dishwasher dish soap, and we're looking for bubbles, of course. I don't see any. Now, if we're satisfied that the leak appears to be fixed, then, and I don't know why this is, for whatever reason, Channel Lock brand side cutters, sometimes known as dikes by you folks in the military, I don't know why we always call them dikes, but they cut these things better than anybody else. And you want to cut this just so that you kind of avoid a plug, 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 thump, thump, thump sound, especially on a smooth radio. So there you have it. There's the leak. Now, if this was still leaking, what I would have done before I cut this is I would have stuffed another plug in. So, thankfully, it looks like it's a single plug. So there you have it, YouTube. That's how you do a simple plug on a low-pressure tire. I will drop links to the cheapy tire repair kit that I have, as well as the independent kits for the tire seal plugs themselves and the lubricant. I think I'll also do everybody a favor and drop a link to the real tire seal kit. It's about 50 or 60 bucks. What is nice about it is it comes, the nice ones come with a third tool, which is just a little round file. It's useful for making holes bigger when you got steel belted radials. In this case, this is probably some kind of Kevlar strapping or whatever in here, so you can just push it through. So anyway, till we meet again, YouTube, thanks for watching, and if you like this channel, subscribe, and if you like this video and I helped you, then give me a thumbs up. Look, it's sunny. It's been raining for a week. It's sunny.